Bobby Fazio.
Driver interviews with Bobby Fazio. It's a Tuesday tell-all. It's Tuesday already. I don't know if my video wasn't working there for a second, but it was kind of weird. But anyways, Tuesday, what is today? April 18th. Did y'all get your taxes done? I think today's tax day. Tax day, April 18th. Max out your IRAs. Max out your 401ks. Take advantage of that free money if they match it, by the way. There's a little free advice. See, Tuesday tell-all. We're all about everything. We're trying to help you make more money so you can spend more money on race car parts, right? April 18th, 2023. Okay, we had a lot of racing this weekend, so I can't wait to get into all that, all the results and whatnot. Vegas national event, 4-wide nationals. We had Cecil County Division 1 divisional event. I posted some super stock lanes interviews on YouTube today. Hope you guys checked it out. You know how I do, right? Driverinterviews.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. When you go to that website, big red banner flies up in your face. Hit the subscribe button. If you want shirts, if you want stickers, if you want hats, if you want to sponsor the show, or if you even want to donate. I'm not keen on donations. I don't like asking for them things. So, but I really appreciate when people do it. Sometimes people come in and throw like $20 in there, and I really appreciate it. It's very kind. Facebook, Instagram, @driverinterviews is the handle, and use hashtag #TheCarShow. Can't do this without Lupe Tortilla. Texmex.com. Don't forget the hyphen. If you're in Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Texas, they have like 30 locations. Check them out. Go into the restaurant. Tell them that Bobby Fazio sent you. Or go visit them at the track. Stan and Sheila Holt, Jared Grenier. Great bunch. Draginsights.com. Can't do it without Draginsights.com either. Check out your stats. Check out your opponent's stats. Dragon Sights is paying bonus money in Division 1 right now for going dead on with a 0 in stock and super stock. That money is actually got paid in super stock to Brittany Bolts. More on her a little bit later. Did not get claimed in stock, so that means it rolls over to the next race. So whoever does it in stock at the next Division 1 event is going to get $200. I wasn't going to tell anybody, but I didn't even tell the boss yet, but I came up with something really good that I think a lot of you stock and super stock racers that are concerned about your averages are going to really like in there. Just saying. Don't want to say too much yet, but it's pretty cool. Rob Youngblood Advanced Clutches. Go to advancedclutches.com. Check out Rob Youngblood. Tell him Bobby Fazio sent you if you want to get a stick shift automobile going on the track. Don Kennedy Race Car Insurance. Protect your investment. 602-284-6240. Can't afford not to. Or email Don at ondonkennedy@gmail.com. I saw he set up Larry Hill with a nice insurance package on there on Class Racer. CPCarrilloPistons.com. Nick at CP Carrillo. Don't forget the hyphen. 2 R's, 2 L's. Tell him Bobby Fazio sent you. CP Carrillo. Only pistons I've ever used in stock and super stock. Total Seal piston rings. Only rings I've ever used. Lake Speed at Lake@TotalSeal.com, or Keith Jones, or whoever you want to talk to. Just tell him Bobby Fazio sent you. Tell him I sent you, right? Rock and Roll Engineering, PontiacEngines.com. That's Bruce Fulper, the gentleman that got the 428 Pontiac that goes super fast and super stock. He's the one that got that thing approved and rated nice and generously for all those Pontiac racers out there that are flying with it. Rock and Roll Engineering, PontiacEngines.com. Who's out there? Hello, everybody. Nick Ryder, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Thurston, you made it. I don't know how long I'll last, but I'm here. Yeah, I know. I won't sell your hat, all right? You got it. I got one left for you. Santi Grossi in the motorhome at Las Vegas, double divisional. It's beginning tomorrow. I know. I can't believe it already. Heading out to Texas Roadhouse. Oh, it sounds amazing. Tom Armanino and Phil Mandela Racing. Tell them all I said hello. Man, I would love to be at Texas Roadhouse right now. I love that bread they give you when you first get there with that cinnamon butter. Oh, goodness gracious. Tom and Russ are tuned in. All right. I love it. Let's go. There he is. Walt Walker, my fact checker and one of my favorites. What's up, Bobby? Ed Carpenter, Noble D4 this weekend. Your first race in complimentary. Good luck, Ed. I can't wait to see how you do, man. Hope that car's all squared away. Very excited for you. Lots of racing this weekend, guys. Anybody wants to see hashtag the car show, you got a lot of opportunities around the country to see it. Corey Harrison, what's up, buddy? And Walt, I'm glad you hung out with Rob Youngblood this weekend. He's a good guy. I like him. Good guy. Corey Harrison, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Nice meeting you in Gainesville as well. All right, guys, so we got a lot to cover. Let me get to it. But you know how I always got to start with the birthdays, right? So here we go. Happy birthday. And this is on the homepage of Drag Insights. If you go in Drag Insights, it takes you to the homepage with the master calendar with all the racing on it. That's how I know all the races that are happening this weekend. I also know birthdays. Rob Cruzen, April 12th. Happy birthday. Brad Burton, the freaking terror on the West Coast, April 13th. Happy recent birthday. And you gave yourself a nice birthday present. Jenna Moorhead and Carson Kuhn, or Kuhn, or Kuhn. Don't know how to say it. April 15th, both of them. Happy birthday, Jenna. Happy birthday, Carson. Bobby Lundholm, April 17th. Happy birthday, Bobby Lundholm. Those are our birthdays for this past week. All courtesy of Drag Insights reminding me, right? Facebook used to remind me, but I've been slacking on there. All right, so a lot happened this weekend. We're going to start in Las Vegas because I always like to start with national events. I mean, they're prestigious. They're high stage, right? Big stage. Bill Marshall, hey, good to see you this weekend too, buddy. And thanks for being a Drag Insights member. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening. All right. Excuse me. 4 wide nationals, Las Vegas, Nevada, which now leads into the double divisional this weekend. But stock eliminator. Who else would you guess right now? Kyle Rizzoli in the 69 Camaro, A stock automatic. This guy just finds the winner's circle. Like, some of us dream of finding the winner's circle at a national event maybe once in our life. This guy just finds it on like a almost weekly basis. What's it like? Does it get tired? Like, do you get tired of it? Is it like, cool, there's another trophy? Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. I mean, what's it like? Somebody that wins tons of these, let me know. Anyways, Kyle Rizzoli, A stock automatic. He's in the final against John Gray, not the Johnny Gray that we raced with in Division 1 with the 69 Camaro. This is a John Gray with a 72 Dodge Demon E-stock automatic. Rizzoli's in an A-stock automatic 69 Camaro. Rizzoli dials a 1037, cuts an 050 light, which is kind of un-Rizzoli-like, and runs 1036.3, breaks out by 7 thousandths of a second. John Gray was 029 on the tree and dialed an 1120, runs an 11:18 with a 7, breaks out by 13 foul, taking a little too much stripe down there. Don't feel bad, John Gray, because that can look like that on paper, right? It looks like that on paper. It looks like the car out in front took too much stripe, but the fast car can come up on you and then back out of it like that and make it look like the slow car took that stripe, all right? Ask me how I know, right? So, congrats, Kyle Rizzoli, on your win. And great job, John Gray. I don't think I know that John Gray, but nice 029 light in a final there in a 72 Demon. I like the Demons. Let's move it into Super Stock. Super Stock. Trey Vetter was in a 2010 Cobalt Super Stock B modified car. I feel like I've heard the name before, but I don't know him personally. Now, he's going up against Brad Burton, who's already won. I think he won the Phoenix National event in his 91 Firebird, or him and his dad share this Firebird. It's a GTF automatic Firebird. Brad wins Phoenix, doesn't come to Pomona, I guess because he had to work. Then he gets back in the car and comes to Vegas and wins that. The dude could have just won 3 national events right there and stopped running nationals for the year and had his 3 claimed national event victories. But this is definitely boosting him in the super stock points. Anyways, GTF automatic 91 Firebird. He dials a 957, runs a 957.9, dead on 9 with an 020 light. So a 29,000 package for Brad Burton. Would you expect any less? Trey Vetter dials a 913, cuts an 015 light. Great job. Breaks out by 100th, runs a 912 on a 913, and loses the breakout, giving Brad Burton the win. I don't know how many national event wins that is, and it's at least 2 national event wins this year already. So Kyle Rizzoli, Brad Burton, they continue to dominate out on the West Coast. Great job, guys. See how they do this weekend in Las Vegas. There is a double divisional in Vegas starting tomorrow. 2 races there. Anybody that's out in that West Coast, you got 2 chances this weekend alone to see some awesome classic muscle cars, old and new generation, stock and super stock drag racing at its finest, right? Check it out. Trey Vetter is a good bracket racer out west. He was driving Justin Lamb's Cobalt. Oh, all right, the blue Cobalt. Way to go. All right, yeah, that's Trey Vetter sounds like he's a good driver then, and if it was Justin Lamb's Cobalt, he was driving some great equipment, that's for sure. All right, way to go out there. What were you doing out there anyway, Walt, in Las Vegas? You couldn't come to Gainesville and hang out with me, but you could go to Las Vegas and hang out with Rob Youngblood. I mean, I'm a little jealous now. All right, let's move it over to Maryland, Rising Sun, Maryland. Only about an hour and 20 minutes from where my race operation is. Probably about an hour and 40 minutes from where I live right now. So the wonderful thing about where I live in the East Coast, I mean, there was a time where I was within 2 hours of 4 divisionals. It was wonderful. Anyways, a lot happened at Cecil County Dragway this weekend. First of all, I'll tell you about how my weekend started. I got there late Thursday night. So, went to sleep in the motorhome, get up early Friday morning. I was driving somebody else's car. So the car was already there. We got there late Friday night. Thursday night, Friday morning. Let's get up. Let's fire the generator up and make some coffee. All right. I go out to fire my little Honda EU 2000 up. Thing usually starts up on 2 pulls at the most. All right. Pull it. Third time, pull the cord right out of the damn generator. Oh, that happened on one of my old generators 10 years ago. I didn't think Hondas did this, but that's what happened. Boom. So started out with bad luck right there. So let me fire up the generator on the motorhome then, which I don't care to use it that much. I don't really need it, but fire that thing up. Thank God that thing started. All right, cool. That's fired up. Go to put the coffee on, turn the coffee pot on, push the button in. The button says, nah, screw you. Button flies off the coffee pot, and coffee pot won't turn on. So, what the hell is going on right now? Do I dare get in this race car and try to make a run down the track? Well, I did dare to get in that race car and try to make a run down the track. And as I was pulling into the burnout box, I tried to roll the window up, and nothing was happening. Nope, nothing. All right. So a couple of us frantically try to get the window up. Couldn't get it up. The window. And had to drive back to the pits. No Q1 for me, right? And we do a top 8 race in Division 1 where they take the 8 best reaction times in stock and in super stock and in all the other categories. And we run a little 3-round race at the end of the night. So I was already down 1 hit. I already threw the $20 in. Thanks, Dad. My dad actually threw the $20 in. He bets on me. He must be crazy. And couldn't get that run. But, we fixed the window and got to go up for Q2, where I did fortunately cut an 010 light. It got me in the show. So it's always a killer field. It's always like a Shane Oaks, Bubba Linky, Allison Dahl. They're the 3 regulars in the top 8 all the time. The other 5 are random racers, we'll say, that get in and out. I happen to be one of those, and as luck would have it, I got past the first round. My opponent red lit. Cecil County is a tough track to cut a light at, by the way, especially on soft leaving cars. I mean, super stock, I hear people taking shims out of their, or putting shims in the trans brake and raising launch RPMs. In stock, people taking bumps all the time. I'm not a big fan of doing that. I just try to raise launch RPM as much as I can and blow up tires as much as I can. And to get past that first round there, my opponent red lit, and I was 40 on the tree. All right, that's cool. That ain't going to cut it against Bubba Linky in the next round. So I stepped it up against him, 18 on the tree. He was 20. That was a hell of a race. Couple foul, 3 foul margin of victory, I think, on a double breakout. Allison Dahl in the final round, and we were both 40. Allison Dahl is never 40. So I'm just it was just my day. I won that top 8, and it just a day that started out as such a shitty day ended up being a great night. And then there was bonus money from Shane Oaks Landscaping. There was bonus money from Herbie Knoll, Joe Santangelo, and then there was the money from the pot. So it actually turned out to be a nice little payout for a $20 entry fee. So, all right, that's enough about me. Sorry, I just wanted to share that with you because the next morning I was feeling great. I went into first round, and I lost to a man named Ken Robinson in a 67 Camaro. And in case you haven't heard of Ken Robinson, that is the gentleman that won Stock Eliminator at Cecil County. So our Stock Eliminator final, Ken Robinson, E-Stock Automatic, 67 Camaro. I think it's a 396, 325 horse motor. Goes up against James Daniels in an 83 Camaro. One of those 305 motors? Dish piston? Somebody let me know what the 83 Camaro would be for H-Stock Automatic, Jimmy Daniels. However, Ken Robinson, 1093 dial in, cuts an 042 light, runs 1096 with a 4, getting the win. James Daniels way red. I don't know what happened. I wasn't able to watch this round. But he dialed 1133 and he was 62 red. So I don't know if he was creeping through the beam on the two-step or what, but he shut it off and won an 1148 on his 1133 dial. Handing Ken Robinson his win. Congrats, Ken Robinson. At least I could say I lost to the guy that won the whole thing, right? So unfortunate for James Daniels. However, James Daniels' wife, Brittany Bolts, is in the final of Superstock versus Joe Lisa, who's a killer driver in Division 1. So Brittany Bolts, GTN automatic, 92 Firebird. She dials a 1057, cuts an 068 light, maybe a little gun shy in the final. Runs a 1059.4 and a 1057. Joe Lisa dials a 1005 and cuts an 049 light, which is somewhat un-Joe Lisa-like, and runs a 1010 on a 1005. So he's over by 5. Brittany's over by 2. Brittany gets the win by what? 300ths there, I think it is. I'm going to go with. I could be wrong. I'm trying to do math too quick, and I just can't do it sometimes. But Brittany Bolts gets the win. Congrats, Brittany Bolts. Now, on top of that, Brittany Bolts also was the only the first Superstock car. I don't know if she was the only one, but she was the first Superstock car to go dead on with a 0 during eliminations. So she picked up an extra $100 from Drag Insights. So congratulations to Brittany Bolts. Now, I didn't have this big. Oh, it's upside down. Prize check, the Happy Gilmore. It's not really a check, but it's like a cool thing that you're going to take a picture with when you get that dead on the dial award. So I'm looking forward to that. Rodney Robinson was running E stock automatic with his 67 Camaro. So congrats, Brittany Bolts, on dead on 0 and getting the win at Cecil County Dragway. Division 1's pretty decent. Other than that $225 entry fee we got to suffer through now that just went up. I think we still get $500 bonus money if you win, $250 to runner up from ATI, which is nice. There's like a handful of bonus checks being handed out in Division 1, so I love it. Other things that happened this weekend, all right? Glenn Cromwell, even though there was a national event going on in Las Vegas, Glenn Cromwell was walking around Cecil County Dragway this weekend, which was pretty interesting to say the least. I got to talk to him for, I would say, about 10 to 15 minutes. We had a little chat, and we were talking about, growing divisional events. I expressed concern that, there's not that many spectators here. Why aren't there more spectators? Granted, Cecil County didn't even have bleachers on the pit side of the track because they laid a whole bunch of new concrete to put up brand new bleachers, which is cool. But still, I expressed concern to Glenn Cromwell that there needs to be, we can't bear the brunt of track revenue. We would love, I for one would love to help tracks get more spectators in if they, would let me know what they want me to do and if they are willing to work together. But we can't bear the brunt of track revenue. So they have to do their due diligence and try and get asses in the seats. And that's what I said to Glenn Cromwell. Are these tracks doing enough? Some of them seem like they are. Some of them seem like they don't really care to have divisionals, things like that. So he was pretty cool about it. And I also told him that I want to go in race control and spend a day up in there and learn and see why decisions are made and how decisions are made and how schedules are made and things like that. So, and he was fine with that also. Anybody else that talked to Glenn, comment, let me know what you guys talked about, if it was positive. I do know the track prep at Cecil was really good, spot on. They had tractors, they had scrapers, they had draggers. They were doing a lot there. So I don't know if they were, it was really good there last year too. But were they doing a lot because the boss was there? I don't know, but I really liked it, and I hope it continues to be that way throughout the remainder of the events. I saw a lot of big wheelies, saw a lot of cars hooking up. I can't really remember any cars spinning or anything like that. So it was a good weekend there. So maybe Glenn Cromwell needs to come to all of our races. Let's see. What else happened? Sad news that I forgot to mention. I usually start the episodes off with this, but Fred Henson, who was racing a Cobra Jet, I think he was a Superstock AH racer for a while, passed away recently. I'm just getting so tired of seeing this kind of news on Class Racer all the time. It's just sad. But rest in peace, Fred Henson. I saw, people posting this picture and people were upset, and I get it. I mean, the guy's a longtime racer, and it's just getting tiring to see this all the time, isn't it? My goodness. And it's been a lot of sudden, a lot of not like long-term illnesses. I don't know if Fred's in particular was long-term illnesses, but a lot of the people we race with suddenly, just passing away. So guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves, all right? Rodney, D3 raised the entry up to 200 instead of 150. Indy in April should be interesting. You guys are only paying 150 in D3? No way. That's crazy. What are you racing for, though? In D1, we race for $2,000, which is nice. But they're talking about revamping that and making the purse more top-heavy. I really would like to take a vote on that one because I don't know how I feel about that. I know some people like the purse, the winners and runner-up purse to be high and don't care about the round money. I kind of like round money to be. I want to get my entry fee back if I make it to the third round. And right now in Division 1, you got to make it to the fifth round to get to to get your entry fee back. We're paying $225. Fourth round pays $200. So you have to make it to fifth round to get your entry fee back. I think it's kind of I don't really like that. I think by fourth round you should be making a small profit, if not breaking even. Don't you? What do you guys think? Comment and let me know. Gary, what you got here? Larry Wiggins Jr. and mom passed this weekend. Rest in peace to Larry Wiggins' mom. Larry Wiggins is works for NHRA. Does he work for Division 1 or does he work for all NHRA? Is he at the federal level? But he's always at events, parking and working. So rest in peace to his mom. Very sad to hear that. But let me know what you guys think about. Are you guys more into round money or are you into the big purse? Like I said, I like the round money. I like to at least break even, pay for my fuel or something for winning 2 rounds and making it the third round. That's me. I know I spoke with some people this weekend at Cecil that at least one person I spoke to that has the opposite view on that. Nope. I don't care if I get any of that. I want to go there, see if I can get lucky enough to win the whole event and get a nice chunk of change for winning the event. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm all ears. I want to hear some arguments from both sides. What else? Oh, yeah, weird. Oh, got a message from NHRA. Just remembered this on late Friday night, 9:30 at night. That said, due to potential fraud, they canceled my check from Gainesville. My fourth round. So you get $400 for making it the fourth round at a national. And I don't know. They said due to potential fraud, they canceled the check. Don't try to cash it, but I never got it. So I don't even know where it is. They said they're going to issue another one. So that's kind of weird. And so I emailed them back and I said, do you need my address? Do you need an address clarification? Perhaps you sent the check to the wrong address? I don't know. But they didn't answer me. So I guess we'll find out if another check comes in the mail. This is unusual. Anytime I've ever gotten round money or any kind of money from a national event, 1.5 weeks, 2 weeks tops, a check would arrive in the mail. The Gator Nationals was a month ago, right? Or more, 5 weeks ago at this point, I think. So a little bit strange. I hope they get it squared away. Last I checked, it was 2,000. All right, I know they put a schedule up for it a couple days ago. I haven't looked at it. I would like to see some better round money. Yeah, okay. Wow, that would have been a great deal. And I do kind of want to put Bill Bader's divisional on my bucket list. I've never been to his divisional. I've been to that national 2 times and raced in it, but I've never been to the divisional. And I know he packs the house. And if anybody's ever listened to me for 5 minutes on one of these podcasts, you know I like racing at events that pack the house, right? So anybody that races in his divisional, I heard that he puts out, like a wheelie contest. He has spectators hold signs up that say, grade people's wheelies, and he pays some money for that. And I don't know, the ice cream thing. Sad news, by the way. The ice cream's not going to be $1 anymore, and I don't think they're going to be making it there. They're going to be selling like pints of ice cream for like $2 or $3 now, which is still a good deal. But it's just sad that tradition from like 30 years now is going to change. So no more $1 a pound ice cream at Norwalk. Wah wah wah. Right? Sad news. Okay. What else? I guess that's it. We got a Vegas double this weekend. We have a D4 race in Noble, Oklahoma. Good luck, Ed Carpenter. We have a D2 race down in Reynolds, Georgia, right? So there you go. If you want to see the car show, if you're in Southeast, Reynolds, Georgia, right? Silver Dollar Driveway, is that what it's called? I think it is. Noble, Oklahoma. What's Noble, Oklahoma's track called? Is that Thunder Valley or something? Thunder Valley Raceway Park? And Las Vegas, the Strip at Las Vegas. All right, there you go. Go support a divisional event. Odds are, if you live in that area and you happen to be watching this show, you may not have even known that there was a divisional going on because the track probably hasn't promoted it. But here, I'm telling you. So go check it out. Tell them Bobby Fazio sent you. Maybe they'll let you in the track for free. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's not going to happen. Thanks, Tom. Silver Dollar. Tom, you running it? That's down your neck of the woods, right? Yeah, Rodney, I haven't been there since 2012, and I was looking forward to getting back there, and I'm sad that ice cream's gone. I'll tell you, right? Okay, so also we still have free spectators ATCO Open. That's my next race, May 5th to the 7th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, free spectators, ATCO Dragway, ATCO New Jersey, Jackson, New Jersey, whoever you type it in. Google map that shit, all right? ATCO Dragway, about 40 minutes inland from Atlantic City, about 20 minutes over the bridge from Philly. Free spectators. How can you go wrong with that, right? That reminds me. I told Glenn Cromwell, I was like, can we get Maple Grove to have their carload deal start at like 8 a.m. instead of 3 or 4 p.m.? And they made a point that maybe Maple Grove has to pay extra staff to come and park those carloads, and they may not want to pay that extra staff. That was their assumption as to why maybe they weren't having that carload deal start earlier. I don't know, though. We'd have to do the math on that. If you pay staff this much and you bring in this many extra carloads to be there all day, it might offset if they're all like buying food and beers and chilling at the track snack bar. May offset the cost of having to pay some helpers to do the parking situation outside, right? Right. Yes, Rodney, I am entered at the Route 66 national event. I'm supposed to be driving a Pontiac there. Pontiac Firebird 455 Super Duty car. So looking forward to it. Hope to see you guys there. Route 66. That's May 19, 2021. All right, so I will be there. Let me know if you're going to be there. So anyways, the Maple Grove carload deal is $40 a carload. That's on Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. That is our next divisional in Division 1. So our next race is a national open at ATCO, May 5th to the 7th. Our next divisional is Memorial Day weekend at Maple Grove. Okay. Now, the beautiful thing about the open next weekend, for anybody that's not aware, there are no penalties for going too fast at that race. So you will see cars flying, setting records, doing big wheelies. ATCO in May is terrific weather. It's a sea level track. You're going to love it. Bring the kids out. Come on out. ATCO, May 5th to the 7th. National Open. Come say hello to me. I hope to have a nice little setup. Maybe a grill, hot dogs going, whatever. Come say hello. Maple Grove carloads, come to that too. Try to come out Friday at Maple Grove. I wish they would cut these spectator tickets a little bit. $10 a day, man. Enough with this $20 a day stuff. Come on. Let's cut that down a little bit. Right? Right. What else? I got a 97 Corvette here, 45,000 miles, garage kept, second owner, LS1, gray, black stripes. I put up a picture before. If anybody's interested, it's here in New Jersey, Smithville, New Jersey. PM me. The guy's asking $18,000 or best offer. So I think it's a nice I mean, whenever you see or best offer, that means you can get it for less than 18 grand, right? So put an offer in if you're interested. Hi, Ed's Machine. How you doing? Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Your dad is in with his olds, and you will be there Friday. All right. I'll hope to see you there. Let's go over the points real quick. Let's see if we got any updates. All right. This is the top 5 nationally in stock eliminator. Here we go. Who do you think's number 1? Yeah, you guessed it. Kyle Rizzoli, 394 points. Number 2, Justin Lamb. Chad Langdon. Chad's been driving lights out, by the way. Dwayne Sheitlin, number 4, and Jim Roberts, number 5. Jim Roberts, Division 1 with that 69 Camaro convertible stick car. Number 5 in the world right now. That's awesome, Jim Roberts. Superstock top 5. Who's number 1? Yeah, you guessed it. Brad Burton's number 1. Jeff Atkinson, Anthony Bertozzi, Kevin Helms, Kyle Rizzoli. Kyle Rizzoli's number 1 in stock. Kyle Rizzoli's number 5 in Superstock. Top 5 in 2 categories. That's pretty cool. Congrats, Kyle Rizzoli. All right, so there's your top 5 right now. You are allowed to claim 3 national events. This is for national points. This is for world points, we'll say. 3 nationals. Your best 3 nationals out of your first 6. So if you win your 7th national event, it doesn't mean anything but a paycheck, okay? Divisionals. Your best 5 divisionals from your first 8. If you win your 9th divisional, it doesn't mean anything but a paycheck. All right. So you got to do well in the first 8 divisionals and the first 6 national events. Okay. So, like for me, I lost first round here at my first divisional event. So I need to do better at my next so many. Hopefully, I can hit 5 more or 6 more and cancel out that poor 30-point performance that I just had at Cecil County. You get 30 points for losing first round, 40 points for losing second round, 50 points for losing third round, 61 points for losing fourth round, 72 for losing fifth round, 83 for sixth round, 94 for a runner-up, and 105 for a win. So you get little bonus points here and there that make all the difference at the end for anybody that is unaware of how the points work. All right? And let's real quick look at who's winning in each division. Okay, so Jim Roberts is number 1 in stock at Division 1. Pete Dagnolo is number 1 in Superstock Division 1. Division 2, Jeff Longany in stock and Monty Bogan Jr. in Superstock. Division 3, Tyler Bohannon in stock and Nick Morris in Superstock. Division 4, Bryce Grenier in stock is number 1. James Caro in Superstock is number 1. Division 5, Daryl Goheen is in first in stock, and Wyatt Wagner is in first in Superstock. Division 6, Brad Burton's first in stock, and Jody Lang is in first in Superstock. And Division 7, Justin Lamb is in first in stock, and Mike Cotton is first in Superstock. Hello, Mike Cotton. All right, there we go, guys. That's all I wanted to cover this week. So good luck to anybody that's heading out to all of the races. We got Vegas this weekend, 2 races. In 1 weekend at Vegas, we got Noble, Oklahoma. This weekend, we've got Reynolds, Georgia. This weekend, all right? Good luck. Be safe. Have fun, right? And pray for sunshine. I haven't checked any of the weather reports at any of those 3 tracks, so hopefully the weather is good this weekend. And anything that I forgot to cover, just comment down there, and I'll comment back, right? I haven't heard anything about records being put in the National Dragster. I tagged NHRA in that. The vote was overwhelmingly positive. Yes, we want to see records in there. People were going on tangents. We want to see other things in there too. I was just starting out, baby steps here. I just wanted to see records back in the dragster. I didn't even realize the indexes and stuff weren't in there. So yeah, why not put that in there too? I think these things are easy to put back in there. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that to NHRA's attention again. See if they are willing to put that in the National Dragster again. We need to let's just start there, and we can entice people to maybe start setting records again, maybe start going fast again, because maybe that will lead to other things. Maybe that will lead to, oh, your name gets put in a magazine for setting a record. Well, that's cool. Can you put my business next to your name? Oh, that's cool. Well, I'll give you a couple $100 to go set a record. Oh, that's cool. And then that's where it can go. We can go from there. Maybe we can get more midway. Maybe we can get more contingency. Maybe we can get more contingency for winning class. Things like that. Points for winning class. Things like that. I'll flash that up again next week because I flashed that up a couple times. A little scale that I put together for points for performance. If you think we should have points for performance in Stock of Superstock, comment and let me know. All right, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you hanging in with me, especially East Coasters. It's 9:42 p.m. on a Tuesday night. I know you would like to be in bed, getting ready for work tomorrow, but here we are talking about drag racing, right? Because it's more fun. Driver interviews with Bobby Fazio. Somebody tell Mark Kirby I need more hats. I sent him an email. He hasn't responded. I don't know if he got it. All right, guys, have a good night. Take care. See you.